Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the monthly forecast for Aquarius for October 2018. How are you, Aquarius? Right, Aquarius, just before I start your reading, if anybody hasn't already, can you please go over and check my new website? It's lovebuddhatarot.com. And if anybody wants a personal reading with me, please just click the link below. It will take you straight to the site. I'm very proud of it. There's lots of new things on there, so please have a look around. Please have a look around and, see what is new with Love Buddha. Throughout October, I'm going to have to go back to England, so there is little availability for October if anybody does want a reading. So there is availability next week, but I'm not going to be around for the rest of October. So apologies about that, but I need to go and sort some personal stuff out. So if you do want a reading, then please book in quick because the availability is very, very limited. Okay, so lovebuddhatarot.com and let me know what you think of it as well. So, right, I'm going to go with your reading, Aquarius, and I'm going to go straight in with what I'm picking up psychically for you. And I feel this month is going to be a time of contemplation, I think, for you. There's a lot of contemplating coming in. And it's almost like time, okay? Time is of the essence. And you're realising you could be looking back and thinking of times that you've wasted, how quickly time is going now, which this tends to happen the older we get. Time goes really, really quickly. And it's almost like you're looking at this and thinking, you know what? It's there's so much that I want to do and I need to do, and I deserve to do as well. And where have I been wasting time? Have I worked too much? When we look at, there's a great article called The 5 Regrets of the Dying, and it's by a woman who was a palliative care nurse. And she said people, when they're in their final weeks and days, they all have a common theme. And one of the things that a lot of them talk about is, I really wished I hadn't worked as much. I wished I'd spent more time with my friends and family on doing things that I enjoyed, taking every moment and making it matter. And this is where I feel your thinking is going to be this month, because it's almost like I feel there's a bit of a wake-up call for you, okay? And it's almost like you're seeing where you've been burdened, where you've been like a slave to the rhythm kind of thing. And, what is it you've been pursuing? What is that carrot that's in front of you? Is it the golden watch at the end of your work, that you get given and then forgotten about? What is it that you're really working towards? Because if you have moments that are precious and everything like that, money can't buy them. So there's a real, like I say, there's a real sort of thought process connected with time and what really matters this month, okay? And anything that is burdening you, anything that is getting you down and making you too tired to have these proper precious times, I feel you may be looking at, is it worth it? Is it costing me too much? So I'm going to go in with your tarot and see what is coming out here. And it's almost like, I feel some of you could be learning something new this month. This could be a new job some of you could be getting. And it's working towards your future. But please don't forget your present. This is what they're saying here. Because it's almost like fighting this daily slog is taking a lot of your energy. Whereas if you're doing something that you love and you're creating something that you love, you have all of the skills, you have everything that you could do this. So, this could be actually making your hobby your living, if that makes sense as well, because there's a lot of options around for you. Please don't just go with the one that pays the best, because it might actually cost you too much, Aquarius, okay? So what they're saying here is, think about it. Why is it you're doing this? Is it because there's a fire in your belly, and this is why you're pursuing, this kind of career? Or is it because you think that there will be more money in it, or you think, you will get more out of it, because you might have to pay a lot more to get this out of it, okay? So see if it balances see if the books balance with this, because I feel it's almost like your future is in your hands here, and I feel there's a lot of ideas. Like I say, anything that sort of stokes that fire inside of you is good. Anything that puts that fire out, you know, is kind of, you need to have a look at this, because you're pretty gung-ho. But I really feel, you know, some of you could be even looking at working away or something like that, and then you're thinking, you know what, is this really worth it? Because yes, I might be getting a better paycheck, but I'm missing my precious time with family and loved ones. So there's a sacrifice coming around this, and this is connected with work as well. You know, there's a lot of work. It's all about work for you here. Yeah, work, this is it. But remember, work makes Jack a dull boy. That's what they said in The Shining. The guy actually went crazy, didn't he? Because all he was doing was writing. But this is about, you know, you have a chance for a new life. We've gone through a big transformation this year, and we've had a lot of lessons, you know, so we now have a lot of more knowledge than we started this year with. And they're saying, you know, make sure if any of the changes you're making, make sure that they are good ones. Make sure that they are ones that you want, okay? Not ones you feel you have to do. Because this is it, you know, happiness is the biggest commodity. And this is saying, you know, you really need to find out what actually truly does make you happy. If something is, you know, if you're doing something that is causing anxiety and, you know, exhaustion, then, you know, is this really, it's not making you happy. And this needs to be the main focus here, because otherwise you will stay stuck. And they're saying you're more powerful, you can do this, you know. Follow your heart. This is what I feel, you know. So anything that is a struggle, put to one side. Things that come easily to you and things that flow, this is where you need to be. When you're in the flow, you're flowing, you know. So there could be something that some of you might have this new job to start and then suddenly decide that you're not going to, you know, and that is perfectly okay if you're doing it for the right reasons. So there is a sense here on holding back on something, okay? Something that was planned that is coming to fruition this month. They're saying hold back, you know, because it could be, you could be walking into a prison door kind of thing, you know. You could be like, you know, taking yourself to jail, you know. It's like, you know, don't collect £200, you know, go straight to jail kind of thing. Because I feel there's a more creative vibe around a lot of Aquariuses this month as well. And it's something that they're creating, something that will make give a solid foundation for you, and something that will be able to support you. So like I say, I don't know, you know, some of you could be writers or artists or something like that, but there's a real creative feel coming in here, musicians or something like that. And it's almost like, feel it in your heart. If it's in your heart, do it. If you're working from your head, you could regret it eventually, okay? You're going to be successful whichever, but you've got to see which pays you the best in different ways, okay? So there's a big decision coming for you, I feel, this month, Aquarius, as well. This could be around relationships as well. What is it costing you, or what are you getting from it? So this is it. It's weighing up the pros and cons, and you may this month, you may see something. The 8th is important here, but you may see something that you didn't see before around an opportunity, and it may make you rethink something as well. Now, like I say, there could be something around the home as well. Some of you might be thinking, you know what, I'm not happy where I'm living. I'm not happy with the environment I'm living in. And there could be changes around that. Some of you could be changing your cars, you know, something like this. I feel there could be a little bit of tension around an air sign, around your home and your living situation as well. There could be a bit distance, or there could be distance. I want to say to you, Aquarius, please be careful of people who are around you for what they can get rather than what they want to give, okay? Because there's somebody here, it's almost like money, I'm seeing. There's somebody quite superficial and quite shallow around that I feel you need to be careful of. This could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a partner, you know. But it's almost like there could be a link with a holiday, something with a holiday, something with going away, where they may want you to pay for them or something like that. And I really want you to hold hold out. It's almost like if you keep your purse strings tight, see who is still around. Okay, that's it. If you say, right, okay, I've got nothing, see who is still around. So there's a big thing on finances coming in for you this month, Aquarius. Okay, and like I say, I feel you are looking long term. This is about your long-term future, okay, and how you can do that where you are financially secure, but you are emotionally and spiritually secure as well, okay? So big wake-up call here. Some of you may actually find out that you're expectant as well, you know, because there's this coming through, and it's almost like, right, okay, you know, how can I live this in the best way that I can? And like I say, please don't make this about the money. This is, you know, it's not about this. This is about freedom. This is about fun. This is about being playful. This is about enjoying your life. And I feel this month, this is where this lesson is going to come in, okay? So you might block something off, and it's like, stop, in the name of love kind of thing, you know? So do what you love. Go with who you love. Follow your heart, okay, rather than going down another, like a material route, because the money will come, okay? It might take a little bit longer to come, but it will come, okay? If you follow your heart, spirit always provide for you. So like I said, there's something that's happened in the past that I feel there's somebody, you know, that you could be offered another position as well with somebody who you may have met in the past, or yeah, there's like a management role or something like that, or somebody's going to ask you to manage something where this is going to be like your dream job, where you can kind of be at home and do this as well. So it's almost like you can kill two birds with one stone, you know, and work for yourself but for somebody else, if that makes sense. And this is going to work. It's almost like you could work from your bed here. You know, I don't know if this is computer based or whatever, and then you still have time for fun. Sorry, I never know where these readings are going to go, and this one is purely based around work for you, okay? So it's like I say, there's a real feeling with this about, you know, look at where you're putting energy, where you're not getting anything back. Okay, because what you want is to be happy, and I really feel this is home life, and that some of you might be wanting to commit, you know, wanting to commit and make a long-term decision, okay, around your living situation. And you might be a little bit confused about this, because it's almost like, shit, where did this come from? This, you know, why am I thinking like this? There could be an earth sign connected to this as well. But what they're saying is, this will cement your happiness. You know, there's a real healing coming in with this, a real nice feeling of gratitude. And when you give gratitude, you know, the universe gives you back. So it's almost like I say, you might have to sacrifice something which seems a good idea on paper or in your head, but you will get that back in other ways. You know, it's like what you lose on the swings, you gain on the roundabouts kind of thing. You know, so don't be disappointed if something doesn't work out this month. It's to free you, to give you more time, to give you more fun time, to give you more, you know, like I say, there's quite a childlike energy coming through with this as well, you know, and to give you more time to create the life that you want, okay? There is success coming for you, but when you are truthful to yourself, that is when you will get true success, Aquarius, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to pull a spirit card here and see what Spirit have to say. I mean, these readings have been all over the place today, so, you know, apologies that this was only connected with work, but I really feel it's not connected with work, it's connected with you. Everything else will work better when you are in a place that you are happy and free from burdens. And remember, you know, is every day we cannot get back, you know. Once that's gone, it's gone, you know. So really cherish that and make the most of every day, Aquarius, okay? Right, so, there you go. Right, La Natura, and look at that, that's a pregnant woman. I did mention that there could be a baby there. And this says, you will give birth to something new, something beautiful. An idea manifests, the beginning of a new and wondrous journey. Blessings. So this is what I'm saying. You might do a complete 180 and do a detour this month, but it is for the right reasons and it will reward you. Okay? So I hope that made sense, Aquarius. Please let me know if it did. And if anybody would like a personal reading with me, please just click the link below, go to my website, and it's very easy, but I am only available at the beginning of October, okay? Like I say, but you know, this is love is leading your way. Let love lead your way, Aquarius, okay? That's, I think, the message with today's reading. Okay? Satnam.